Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, or welcome to the channel if you're new. And in this video, we'll talk about XRP. We'll talk about Ripple. We're going to do a full technical update. Again, fundamentally, there's not much we need to talk about. I mean, probably down the line, we can talk some fundamentals again, but right now it's very much focused on the technicals. XRP at this point of time is not very correlated. Well, this cannot be true. But it seems to be. But here you can see now, this cannot be true. Because it shows that the correlation of XRP to Bitcoin is about 18.4%. I don't believe that. I think the data is incorrect because XRP has certainly moved together with Bitcoin. So it is still very correlated to Bitcoin regardless of what this data says. Data is not always correct. So that is still the case, but ultimately there are some important levels we need to talk about regarding XRP here as well. And we'll talk about the current structure as well. So let's get right into it. Now, yesterday, obviously, with the good news, which we talked about briefly in my emergency update yesterday evening already, XRP has been able to break back above this major level right here at 1.95, which is great because that rejuvenates our hopes of getting XRP back in this range right here, which we have been in from December until the beginning of April, between ultimately 1.95. You can see that has been the main support for the majority of the time, even though very often we actually bounced from higher as well. But between 1.95 and 2.7, because, well, first of all, that would be amazing, because then this price action we've had so far this week seems to be some sort of a fake out, but that also opens the possibility for a move, well, into the POC, into the point of control at 2.4, but ultimately also into the value area high or the range highs at 2.65, which respectively are a 15% or a 27% move. So we definitely want to do that, but that is going to depend largely on, well, not only today, but I would say that the rest of this week, all right? Because what you can see from XRP right here is that with the strength yesterday, we have been able to reclaim 1.95. That's great news, but we're still below the value area low right here at 2.07. And just in general, as you can see right here as well, that is a very strong resistance level. It's also a high volume node right here, as you can see. So if you want some more security here before buying XRP, I'd wait for that level to break, all right, and preferably with some volume. And that's also the main question for today: is XRP going to be able to mainly hold 1.95, right? Because if XRP is going to be able to hold 1.95, it's a matter of time before we're actually able to break above, or reclaim, we should say, 2.07. So that's the question. Yesterday we had some good news and we had a very strong move, also with a lot of volume right here. Volume is up 13%, but in total it's $8.4 billion. That's great. However, we still expect quite a lot of volatility. Today we have the CPI and inflation rate data. We're still expecting some sort of a retaliation by China. So therefore, personally, I would say, first of all, like I said, it's going to be volatile. I do think we're going to get some moves down. But for now, given the strength that we have seen, not only from XRP, but also from the markets in general, and from what I expect from Bitcoin, I would say it's most likely that, we might break down below 1.95 in some sort of a fake out attempt. But I do think ultimately we will be able to hold that level. And I also do think that we will be able to reclaim 2.08, 2.07 to get some more stability up here. I will definitely keep you updated on this, because this is dependent on the development of this trade war and also other fundamentals. But for now, I would say this is most likely. All right, so those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for this morning. Like I said, I will be back with more updates later today. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.